Hello and welcome back to the now fourth episode in Mayo's Sunshine and Happiness Zoo. So current stand, we have some better rating. We still have a lot of crime. I know, spammed the whole place with cameras in hopes of that helping. But we only have one security staff and I can't hire any more. So I'm just like leveling that guy up constantly. Also, we had some problems with the frame rate before, but I just changed the game to, I just restarted the game, which works because this game has some memory issues. We also still have all of these guys. They're so cute. I mean, just look at it. I managed to get my hands on one giraffe and one African lion. I wanted to have two of each, for obvious reasons, but it seems like they're only selling for CC at the moment. Yeah, lions too. There's not even a lion in sale. So what I did instead was I bought a Siberian tiger, second one. Makes me wonder that I still have enough space so that those guys could breed, because like I felt so sad for him not having a female. Like he was just sleeping in there all the time. Vladimir, not having like anyone to sleep there with him. So I got a female Siberian tiger instead. Meaning, no, I mean I suppose I might as well place the reticulated giraffe and the lion and just hope that I can get some friends for them later on that I can actually afford. So here we have them. A giraffe. Also, your guest happiness kind of affects how much crime is going to happen, so you know, we do want to keep that up as well. And I'm sort of leveling up staff because we do have a very, very high income now. Apparently, having all of those baby cheetahs just boosts your income by a lot. I also just realized that I still have to study, but that's fine because... No, here comes the clever part of me, right? Oh, I also bought another grizzly bear. There's another one of my clever parts. And we had a baby orangutan. I mean, I'd be happy about that if it happened later on. But whatever. I still think that it's underpriced. That's... yeah, because we'd like baby... As I told you, just get a lot of baby animals. They're gonna make you more popular. They actually are. So yeah, just keeping some research going. I suppose I might as well research the giraffe now. Is that the giraffe? No, just the dogs. I also got another dog, and the wild dog. Another female. Just to have a slightly bigger group in that habitat. And I put a reticulated giraffe in here. No, I don't think they're perfectly happy because they're on their own. Which isn't awesome for giraffes. But we can just give them some enrichment items for now. Species, reticulated giraffes. And as soon as I can buy another one, I'm gonna put it in there. We don't have any enrichment, but we have a food cage. These are like the only animals that require food cages, but they do require them. I know that sprinklers aren't going to be best, but I am researching them right now. Right? Why am I researching a snow leopard? What was I even thinking? I probably wasn't thinking, knowing myself. It's very common that I do not think. But yeah, as you can see, a lot of our animals are like about to get pregnant, about to have offspring, and so on, which is really, really useful. I'm gonna put the lions over here. And then we'll have to wait for the next visit and hope that we don't have a lot of crimes occurring during that visit, because if we do, yeah, we'll have to wait for the visit from the reporter. I can't have to be one of the warning parts, but then again, like almost every scenario now had something like that, so we should be prepared for it. I have a male lion. Once again, he's not going to be happy because you need two females. Yeah, actually I think you need two females. Or at least one male and one female for them to be happy. Just like with the giraffes. Yeah, and they're also freaking expensive too. Like, it's not like I'm missing 100cc, it's like I'm missing 600. Oh, why do the walls have to be again? Grade 3 climb proof over 3 meters. I think these guys are climb proof, yeah. Okay, the report is arriving in 4 months. So let's just hope that our people are happy enough by then to not commit any crimes. Up we go! This is gonna be the new world of China. I know that you can do this differently, but I'm not gonna do it different. I'm gonna do this. Oh, now they're not happy, let's get damn it. We do need people to be happy so that they don't commit crimes. So I don't know. Maybe I can just, like, I'm doing all I can for education. I put like loads of education boards up. I'm getting loads of research done. It's all too busy. You do have stuff working everywhere, don't you? Yeah. Looks like you might actually want to invest in more shops then. These are the sort of things that become important later on. Like after you've taken care of the initial shock that is this zoo. Just for a quick story.
Tasty.
Tasty, tasty indeed. I'm gonna send it to the work soon. Just think too. Where else could I put some stores? Like, we don't really have a lot of free space to begin with. So trying to put food stores and such everywhere isn't, you know, isn't going to be as easy as you might think it is at first. But if it makes people happy to have more stalls to buy stuff from, who am I to keep them from spending their money on drinks that are horrendously overpriced? Do you guys want more drinks? You can have some here. Gorpy! Gorpy is such a weird name too. Let's have a shop in here. It's the weirdest place to have a shop, but let's have it here. Also, I assume that this game has enough bins. Looks like it. There's no trash on the floor at least. These are like the toilets, yeah. There's a store here. Thirst is the bigger issue, so... Just gonna place a lot of drink stores. By the way, you can't ever, like, as soon as your zoo has a certain size, you're not going to be able to satisfy 100% of your customers. That's just not how it works, sadly. From a certain size on, it's just going to be like... There's always going to be someone who thinks that they have to wait too long to get a drink or whatever. You know, just try to satisfy as many as possible. It's what I usually go for. Try to keep customer happiness as high as possible. So, like, you are pretty happy? It seems like. Some of them are thirsty. But there is a drink stall over there, is there? Yeah. I suppose I could pop one stall of some sort in here. Yeah, it is mostly thirst. Yeah, and energy too, so... I will go and place a couple benches. While we're waiting for animals to mate and age up and all that. And for the new inspectors visit and everything. And for new giraffes and new lions, and this zoo is so full, it's almost at 3,000 people. It's no wonder my computer is having problems with this earlier. I don't normally run zoos that big, and as I said, I have a relatively old model. Which, it doesn't have... I think that the CPU is actually the bigger issue than the GPU. Okay, it's burning somewhere. I hope you can't hear the fire trucks. Doodle-doodle-doo! There's been like a gas leak somewhere around here. You know, like burner gas where you use for heating, that you use for heating and stuff. There's been a leak and there was this huge like crowd of policemen and firemen outside my house, and I was like, what the hell is going on? But they were like, oh, don't worry, everything's fine. Just the gas leak. Like, you know, why would I ever worry about such a thing as a gas leak, right? I have gas too in my apartment, so not the safest choice, I know, but there are very, very few apartments that are affordable that don't have gas. So, yeah. Student life, I suppose, we're all gonna die eventually. I think I got, well, let's see. Leave this running for a while. See if it goes up with a few extra soldier first. Okay, so now this thing is gonna start again. The duration of the reporter's visit. The reporter is here. So is this going to reset? I don't know. The guests still think that the ticket's underpriced. Okay. Can go along with that. I don't mind. If you want to spend more money, go ahead and spend more money. Do we have some more toys for you? No, just better food then, I suppose. Right? Yeah. Well, we might be able to get it this time. I don't know. If we do, I'm just gonna put the line in there to level up. Until then, I'm not gonna do it because I'm just not the friend of, you know, people getting animals sent out. But like, I can't even buy a second light if I couldn't even buy one right now if I had the money. Because there's none in the store. It's like I was trying to buy a salt and vinegar chips crisps. I suppose since they're like an English thing, I should call them crisps, but salt and vinegar crisps. And I went to like the biggest store in the whole area and they didn't have any. And my heart was just broken because I went to that shop just to get my freaking crisps. And they didn't have them. And it's a really big store, so like you had to walk through the whole store and like, you know, everything, and they just didn't have them. But no, like I went shopping yesterday, so I actually managed to get some, along with more of my everlasting resources of tea. I have like enough tea for roughly 50 cups stashed in a cupboard somewhere all the time, black tea. Because I don't drink coffee, so it's just black tea in the morning, black tea in the afternoon, black tea in the evening. Also because I don't like drinking a lot of sweet drinks. Oh, look, Tyler. Hello, Tyler. Can I take a nice picture of you, actually, while you're swimming with your mom? See, I need to take some nice pictures for screenshots of the zoo, but it's so difficult because this zoo just doesn't look good. So it's like, what could I possibly take a screenshot of? I'm gonna attempt this one with the dad or the mom sitting in the back, just chilling. This is what parents going to the pool with their kids look like. One of them goes in the pool with the kids and the other one just sits in the back in the sun and hopes that the day is over soon. It's the dad. Okay. I find that this is a very accurate representation of when people go swimming. You know, like, one of the parents is always with the kid while the other one gets to relax, and then they switch over. At least that's how I've always experienced it in pools. Not only for me personally, but, you know, with the other people involved and all that. I've spent quite a lot of time in or around pools because I lived pretty much next to one when I was younger. And we just always bought like a season ticket for summer. Because the entry fee was like pretty high. They charge you like, what, 8 or 9 euros for a day? Like not a kid but an adult, which in this area is way too much. Like way too much. For you know, like a purely outdoor pool. So that was always an issue. No, this is what I was waiting for. Because now we're gonna get all the CC we need to get our last line and giraffe. Bye bye! Okay, now let's see if we can get another giraffe. It's a male lion. No, I need a female. And I need a female giraffe as well. No! I finally have the points and I can't buy them. The pain! The pain! Okay, let's just wait then. Did we get the inspector's visit without all the... Yeah, okay. So last time we had a crime of 24. Like 24 crimes. Now we have 0. The cameras are doing their job, I suppose. I wasn't expecting them to do their job that well, but they are. They're really good cameras. I also think we have a baby. Yeah! Would you look at them? Oh, we have 2. Lydia and Natalia. There they are. I like... So I want to take a screenshot of them, even though I still don't like the way this zoo looks. I have to be honest. Like, I feel like the scenery around the animals is just as important as the animals in the picture. And the scenery, like, I try to fix it, but you can't fix what's broken this badly. This is majorly broken. This isn't like a small issue, this is a big issue. Anyways, let's just wait for the reporter to leave and then we'll wait for a reset of the animals. The golden one should be done pretty quickly because we have pretty high staff happiness, we have a pretty high yearly profit, we technically speaking got the brand new cheetah and brand new orangutan. I don't know brand yet, breed new. I don't know if it counts, if I already had it. And for the animal of each biome, I think we need another animal from the desert, for which I'll just get like a Bactrian camel or something. Yeah, reporter has left. Okay, cool, let's place a line then. Oh, the female timber wolf has died. I guess that means I got a new one. That might be a bad way to do it, but like It's better than having that guy be on his own, all alone, I believe. Look, we get a female giraffe from a breeding program, which isn't optimal for a zoo that's supposed to be a, you know, saving animals project, but we all know that 95% of these animals here aren't being saved anyways, because Maya's just picked them up from somewhere, and it's now telling us that we're saving them. There we go, look, I actually managed to get this done the way I wanted to. So we might be able to finish gold in this episode. I hope we can. I'm not 100% sure, but I hope we can. That would be really, really nice. Because, like, let's be honest, we're all done with this zoo, right? We're all done with the Myra stuff. We're all done with me talking in despair while waiting to get points and credits. There we go! Perfect.
Ah, I've heard from the staff that you're making them very happy. That's good, because I dread to think what they'd do to you if they weren't. My best guess? They'd get you a birthday card, but then deliberately get your name wrong in it. And well done on turning such a good profit, although it could be better. So make it better.
Yeah, you're not out for profit at all, dude. Like, how could I ever think that? Like, he's not even trying anymore, so he's just like obvious about being an asshole. Which, to be fair, if you're an asshole, like, be an obvious asshole, honestly. I always get along better with people who were just like actual assholes than with people who were assholes but like pretending that they were not. If you get my drift, if you catch my drift, if you get my meaning, if you understand my intentions. Brain fry. Don't listen to me, Ratland. I'm just, you're not even dead yet. Don't tell me that you're dead. Is it too hot? Can it be too hot for African lions? No, it's too cold. Why are you too cold? It's... Right, I forgot that I'm in freaking Siberia. I think I might know why you're too cold. I told you it's been a long day. I've been recording for too long. But I wanted to finish this one. Because I really don't like playing scenarios halfway and then leaving them. That's one of the things I don't like doing. So I don't do it. Well, at least I try not to do it. I mean, it always happens, right? But I try not to. So what else do I need? Overall habitat species welfare to 87% for the reporter's visit. So let's just go through all animals for now. And make sure that they're all really happy. Did we get the breeding stuff already? Yes, we did. Okay, perfect. So let's just go into every animal habitat. Make sure that they're happy. Where are you? There we go. They don't have enough climbing space. Other than that, I think they're okay. The meal quality wasn't great. I have not researched to the point where I can give you better food. I have Gesang and Kemala. Gesang? Gesang? Oh, it's like a German word, but are you like supposed to pronounce the word in German? Is my question right now. It's confusing. Well, I'll go with it. Do you guys have enough toys? I don't know. We just want climbing stuff, right? Just gonna give them some climbing platforms. That's probably the issue now because they got like another... We got another younger orangutan. Let's see if that's enough climbing space already. It shouldn't be like a lot, right? Do you recognize this as climbing space? Apparently they do not. There we go, sometimes you just have to add some stuff to it so that they can actually climb on it. They want more toy enrichment. What about a small colorful ball? And an ice ball? Why are they just getting balls? Like, don't get me wrong, but... Like, exclusively balls? How is that supposed to work out? Like, I get this thing, but it's like a food enrichment. I get the block of ice, but it's not really helping all that much. Okay, so I need to research orangutans. Because we definitely need more toys for them. How are you guys doing? I think they're doing pretty good, right? The meal quality wasn't perfect, and they want some more toys. Species grizzly bear. There we go, it's pretty easy. When is the next reporter visit? Doesn't tell me. It's gonna tell me once it comes in. Worst case, I'll just have to stop the game in that very second to fix everything up. Yeah, but now, like, I can't increase the food quality without having to worry about it. Because now we do have the money. Like, the reason why I had the food quality on low before was because we couldn't afford it. Now it's not really a problem. Now here comes the problem with having tortoises and 1,000 babies. They're never, and I'm never gonna have enough space to hide from. There, frozen fruit. There's so many of them, only, like, I don't need multiple toys because they're not effective enough. I need multiple toys because of how many animals there are. That is always something you'll have to consider when placing toys and such. Where are the 2 cheetahs that I do have? In the water? No. Hidden? No. Not hidden. Where are you? Oh, over there too. Well, you're sterile. Yeah, you two of them. That's okay. Just stay alive. I'm fine with you being sterile. And where's the female? She's pregnant again. Like, yeah, okay. I mean, hey, you're really doing a good job over there. Like, generally. I think these guys also pregnant, which comes with the sadness that I have done the research to their welfare, but I just need to get everyone's welfare above 90% then. Everyone else's, and it should be fine. Reports are coming soon. Where goes doing? 96, okay. Too little rock, too much long grass. We can do that. The last meal quality was a little low. Right, we're still in grade 1 quality for those guys as well, yes. I'll do a research network away. What about you Siberian tigers over here? Well, 4 of them. They're so cute, really. They don't have enough for shelter, which makes sense. Because there's 4 of them. Jeez, Siberian tigers. I mean, I can just pop one of these down. I don't know if it's going to be enough though. It's close to enough. The last meal quality wasn't great. Well, I should up them to tier 2 replaced. How about toys? Are you guys okay with the toys you have? I want more feed enrichments. Food enrichments. No. Oh, fucking hell. No, I'm not letting that happen. I just said no. Why is she the new alpha? I don't get it. Are there any other females in here? Or is that like the only other animal I had in here? Sukutai, his current mate. Isn't that also inbreeding if they... Like... No, that is okay. Fair enough. So that is the only other female in here with me. Sukutai, I might just want to get another one maybe. Yeah, like maybe. If I can find one in here, I'll fit. Nope, I can only find males. Are they okay with 2 animals in there? Yeah, they're fine. It's like the minimum, but it's okay. They want more toys. Oh yeah, I'm just like, if this episode is going to be another slightly longer one, yeah, that's what it is going to be. I do want to finish this one off in this episode. And all we have to do is like get the animal happiness up, which it is already pretty high. So, like, just gonna run through these guys here. Make sure that they're happy. And then if space plants are fine, they want some more feeding enrichments. Plain zebras, right? Yeah, like they didn't just call them zebras, they call them plain zebras, so now I have to look it up because I'm too stupid to remember 2 words at once. Maybe just a little bit more of everything. Yeah, because there's no animals in it. No, I'm not sure about the giraffes. If I have anything for them. Oh yeah, hey, that's cool. That is like a very unique toy for them. But I actually think it's really cool. They also have their own feed up because of how tall they are, obviously. Wow! I just finished researching those for 15 minutes. But yeah, like technically speaking, we're already at the level we need to be at the end for a reporter's visit. So then we can just take care and like, you know, like try to build a new one. How many wolves do I have? Well, I have 2 right now, but this guy might die any second. Sadly. Yeah, so I think you noticed that this has been a really long playthrough, considering the fact that we've gone through like multiple generations of difficult different animals. That's not normally happen, I think. More dog wolf feeders is all I have right now. Sadly. Tickets are still underpriced, so yeah, just increase the price a little. We definitely won't have a problem with like in getting enough income now. Right, and we need 1 aquatic animal, which I'm gonna pop over here after cleaning up this mess. No, just this mess. Yeah, okay, so the game was having memory issues before, which is also why it didn't let me remove everything. Is this one of the bushes I can't remove? Yes, I don't know why, but there's like 5 plants in this whole game that you can't remove. They annoy me because that's where I want to put animal habitats and I can't. Anyways, we need 1, well, 1. We need animals in our aquatic habitat. So I'm just gonna get a big space of water here. Big, she said. It's not really big, I know, but no. Can't have that thing in it. It's about as big as I can go, I'm afraid. Speaking of bone here. The one and only animal we have to get for this habitat is a crocodile. So we've got all 2 crocodiles. So once again, we do need them to be happy. Let's just connect that real quick. The water should at least be clean. How did this not connect? Like, how? See, like, the pathing in this game, it's... How are you not connecting? Is there something there? Just look at this, like, okay, I suppose it's not... Yeah, there we go. Sometimes I'm just genuinely surprised by how weird the pathing can be. So what we're gonna have in here is the water clean? Question number 1. Yes, okay. Question number 2. Can I buy 2 crocodiles right away? I can. Perfect. Oh, you'll only need 2. Now we're gonna see the issue of the saltwater crocodiles pretty soon. Saltwater crocodiles are great. You know, like I mean it, they are great until the point where you try to build a home for them, and one animal needs 20 kilometers to enter it. I mean, it's cool that we had babies, but it's sad that they're stressed. And then you face the mortality. Why are you still not going to me? No, they were grade 3. What's going on here? I don't know. But I mean, I really don't know. Okay, let's get our crocodile in here. 28 minutes and counting. But we should be done any second now, I hope. They don't care about plants. I'm gonna place just a bunch for my soul. Asia and Oceania, whatever, tropical. They just have a bunch of banana trees and palm trees. I built a really big like tropical house for all sort of reptiles once. In a zoo that I don't have anymore, but that was like, I really liked it. I don't know if anyone else liked it, but I really liked it. I had like all 4 kinds of you know, sort of reptiles in it. So saltwater crocodiles, I had a mixed habitat for both sort of tortoises. I had the Komodo varans, and I had, what are they called? Komodo dragons, I think that's what they called it. And I had the little ones, yeah, gabials, and the well, you know, all of them. me trying to remember what animals I had is not going well. I had all of them. And here's the issue, this big lad needs an entrance this wide to navigate it, so as wide as he's long. That's the entrance width that you need to have for each of his entrance points to habitat or anything like that. Like a door? You can't do a door, even though he would fit through it lengthwise. He won't fit through it like widthwise, so he won't accept it. And no ma'am. I will not. Yeah, it's obviously way too cold for them. I should have realized that already. So I had to like build huge doors for them to even enter the place. Because originally it was like they had an outside area, and then like on the inside there was like a viewing gallery for the visitors as well. I'm just heating the place up. Calm down. It seems like the water is still too cold for them. I don't know. So just don't go into the water, guys, because I can't really heat up the water, can I? No, they're fine. No, okay. I just need to make sure that this stays up, and then I need to get a desert animal. So I think for desert animals we have a choice of factoring camels and Gemsbox. Can I have a group of 2 Gemsbox? Is that okay? G. How late is it anyways? It's oh wow. It's almost 8 PM. I've been recording literally all day. Right. Maybe I'll go for the camels instead. I think you need 3 backstring camels, and those are a lot easier to get. There we go. To qualify for our desert animals, I'm just gonna put them back here. They should be fun for Squidward. I doubt that backstring camels are sort of animals that break out of their habitat every 2 seconds. I don't know, they don't seem like it. I'm going to try building around these things now because I don't want to be stuck with that one weed that I can't remove. And it just looks like one of them is going to be one of those weeds. Let's see if this path works out. There we go. Now all I have to do is add this. Okay, yes, thank you. Add this to the stop zone, work zone, and there we go. Yeah, this is like a pretty big zoo, all things considered. Which is probably also like, I mean, like fair enough. It does take forever, right? Like, it's allowed to take long. It's like the last zoo you do for Myers, so you might as well properly do it. I got that part. And doing it properly sort of involves having a lot of animals in it and having to do a lot of things to prove that you know what you're doing. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just placing things in the correct thing, I believe, but that apparently also applies. That also counts as knowing what you're doing here. Factory camel. They'll need a... No, that was the one. They'll need a shelter. They'll need heaters. So many heaters. We were getting desert animals, we need all the heaters. Grazing ball feeder, grapple, the rubbing pillow. Water pipe. Why do they even need water? They're allowed to have water. And obviously, at the first, the terrain is just going to be sand, right? I don't think they're particularly going to care for anything else. Desert. No, I am not sure whether these are Asian camels. Yeah. So, Asia desert. We're not going to place too many trees because once again, like, they are camels. They live in the desert. I don't think they care too much about having 50,000 plants. Even though, and I have to admit, I really love the desert plants this game has made. Like, there's only a few of them, like the aloe vera and these salt cedar bushes and a few palm trees. But I really, really like the way they look. This might already be too many plants, but let's just see. More rocky. Yeah. They like rocky deserts and they want more feeding enrichments. I'll give them just a second grazing feeder. There we go. So now all we need to do is keep the animal welfare up, and then we're done. So yeah, that's 34 minutes, a slightly longer episode. 4 episodes of around 30 minutes. So the zoo comes out to a total of 2 hours and some extra that I just cut out. while waiting for points to generate. I also had luck with having like 5 of these guys, so I don't know. You might have some trouble with that, I don't know. But I think that the most difficult part is just getting the basics set up. You know, just having money at the beginning, having enough money to actually keep everything going, to not starve at the beginning. Because like now I have 320,000. Like, I could build 20 zoos like this if I wanted to. The beginning is the most difficult part. Yeah, it turned into a pretty big zoo really. Like, I mean, this part we can't build and we can't edit, but everything else is pretty cool. No, it's not pretty. Habitat shapes are all the weirdest things you've ever seen in the world. But the animals are happy. The inspector is happy. But I guess are at least willing to spend money. There we go! We're done. Finally.
Well, you look at all those different types of animal. I couldn't even tell you what half of them are.
Yeah.
I should probably pay more attention to the paperwork.
Maybe.
You've done a very good job here, and I know it hasn't been easy, especially after I replaced the company's health and safety officers with health or safety officers. But it was all for a good cause, wasn't it? What? The animals? No! My public image! You know, before I got into the zoo business, I had a terrible reputation. It cut off certain avenues. But now, people are falling over themselves to do business with me. So trust me when I say that I'm not going to forget the work you've done for me. I could not have run these zoos without your expertise, and I promise you, you will always have a place in my company.
Well, thank you, Dominic, but I don't think we're gonna have to place in this company much longer because the next scenario, I believe, is already under Bernie's daughter, whose name I already forgot because she hasn't talked to us quite that much yet. But I think that's the next zoo we're gonna do. So yeah, I'll end this here, and I'll hope you leave a comment and a like down below, and I hope I'll see you again in our next zoo.